Hey, watch where you're going, you... Oh, hey. Aren't you that weird little author dude that Hazette's been fawning over for the past week or so? Seriously. She goes on and on about you when you're not around. Her gal pals seem to have a lot of affection for you, not to knock it. Seriously. I swear, if I didn't know better, I'd think that Hissy was making her decisions with her instead of her brain. I can say that, you can't. Well, you better go find her. You know she'll go looking for you if she knows you're here, right? Yeah, I know she plays hard to get and all that. That's garbage. She loves attention, and she loves your attention in particular, due to its non-amorous roots. But you're not gonna rip any more Freudian psychoanalysis from me. I'll take that to the grave. I'll fetch her in 2 shakes of a centaur's tail if you really want me to. Just say the word. What? Me? Why me? You're making a mistake. Well, for one, if you're looking to do more research for your slapdash book, at the very least, it'd look better if you interviewed another performer. I'm not even stage crew at the grand scheme of this production. It doesn't matter. I'm not envious of the performers here, and I'm sure they aren't envious of me. At least if somebody here is drunk or disorderly, I'm allowed to kick them to the curb, if only so they'll have a better chance of collecting their molars. And if I don't catch them before they get in, the girls have to handle it with grace and decorum and an air of feminine tact, and well, I'm not the type for that kind of nonsense. Never have been, never will be. What? Who told you that? Oh, that 6-piece chicken McNobody. I'd string her up later if I wasn't so certain she'd like it. Yes, she was right. I originally tried to employ here as a performer, didn't make the cut. Ain't that a kick in the head? Look, I'm a 25-year-old trying to get a degree in psychology. You do the math on why I'd want to hang around the most popular club in the liminal district. I'd make more as a performer than I would as a bouncer. That's all. Nothing more to it than that. Yes, that's it. Don't try to psychoanalyze me. I said that's it. Jeez, if I tell you the real answer, will you just go away? I swear, you're more annoying than a fly. At least then I'd be able to give you the silk pajama treatment. Obviously, everybody gets into this business for different reasons. Fast and quote-unquote easy money is one. A lot of others enjoy it as a chance to express themselves in a way they would never be able to normally. Some use it as a confidence boost. Why did I want to do it? You're really going to make me pour my heart and soul out to you? I swear, I would have shoved you in a locker years ago, given the opportunity. Weasley little thing. I don't want to see a word of this in your book. If I see so much as a single sentence that sounds like me, I'll give you the permanent silk pajama treatment. A comfy little forever bed with your name on it. Got it, bub? I wanted to be a performer because I wanted to see if anybody was able to love me when I look like this. I didn't care if anybody liked me for my personality or the way I talked and the way I thought, because everybody would always say they liked how kind I was, or how sweet I could be, or how my dry wit could always bring them to tears, because they always liked that, in spite of how I looked. They liked me, but they never liked the me that was in front of them. I have gone through the mortifying ordeal of being known, but nobody ever thought to give me the rewards of being loved. I figured if I could maintain a job based around people only needing to like me for my appearance, then I was capable of being loved. It sounds stupid, I know, but don't you have that small hope, deep, deep inside you, that everybody around you is capable of falling just a little bit in love with you? The idea that you could be so charming that strangers couldn't help but want the smallest pieces of you. The idea that there's some part of about you that captures the imagination in a way they might die living without. There might be somebody in love with you right now. There might be somebody in love with you in the future. And there might have been somebody in love with you in the past. I can never really believe that there'd be somebody capable of falling in love with me. Not in that love at first sight way. I understand that's such an insubstantial way to fall in love, but I'm not even looking for love, or admiration, or anything of that ilk. I'm looking for the potential of being looked at as something to love, and capable of love in the same turn. Capable of admiration and admiring. A sight to be seen, not just looked at, but seen. I'm looking to be seen. I guess we all are in a way. Not all of us decide that that method in which we are looking to be seen is as a sex object, but hey, it would be nice to pretend that somebody could be interested. That's the thing that trips up people. I'm not looking for that kind of attention. I'm looking for the possibility of that kind of attention. The idea that people possess a capacity for that kind of attention directed towards yours truly. I performed here for 2 weeks. Not exactly the bombing at the tryouts like you imagined, I'm sure, but something a little worse. I found a niche few that were capable of loving me like this, and loving me because of it. But I got the impression that it was never about me. Me, really. If another Drider worked the same set in the same hours that I did, they'd probably flock to them as much as they'd flock to me. I wasn't looked at like I was something you could love and care for, but as an object. An object somebody could keep in their closet and worship in the darkest times of night, but never allowed to see the light of day. A religious object, but something rendered far less holy. I suppose that's kind of vaguely what I was looking for, but was it? I don't know. I suppose I'll just live a life of eternal dissatisfaction. My set was canceled after 2 weeks due to multiple complaints from patrons that I, the scary spider lady, was killing their vibe, combined with the fact that I didn't make as much money as the rest of the performers I was working with. It was pretty close, though, but no skin off my fangs, you know. His that's lucky. She's got people to go home to. People who look forward to seeing her, even on the worst of her days, and I wish I could say the same. Of course, if I could say the same, I probably wouldn't work here at all. So yeah, I don't want your pity. Pity from the pitiful is like the blind leading the blind, and I don't need that from the likes of you. You better hurry. His dad has you in her sights, and when a cobra strikes, they really strike. I'll call her a boa as soon as she stops calling me a jumpy spider. You hear me? What a kid. They really need a haircut.